It's 4 a.m., and my brother and I have piled into the back of my mom's minivan. There are blankets and quilts, and there's a nice pallet where we can go to sleep, because 4 in the morning comes really early when you're in 3rd grade and kindergarten. She gets behind the wheel. I feel the car move, and then all of a sudden I hear the whispers in the morning, and then I know that Celine Dion is on the radio, and we are on our way. You may be wondering where we're going. Not a vacation, but we made this journey for 5 years, every other Saturday. You see, my dad made some poor choices when I was younger. And later, I'll learn, throughout my life, that poor choices that people make do not have to define who you are. You see, we were headed to see my dad, who was in federal prison from the time I was in 3rd grade until the time I was in 9th grade. It was a trying time watching my mom raise 2 children and trying not to become a statistic of an incarcerated parent. With Celine Dion in mind, I use music to help cope with difficult situations. It helped me to not be angry. It helped me find a meaning, and it helped me get up and go to school every single day. I'm thankful that I've changed a lot since the 3rd grade, thankfully, but a lot has not changed. And my passion for music and spreading the importance of music education is one of those things. You see, in this life, everyone has troubles, but music can help you. Music can even help make you feel better. According to the Science News Independent Journal, the parts of the brain that store musical memory are not affected by Alzheimer's disease. Music can also trigger certain warning signs when you hear ba-dum, ba-dum. You know that either a shark attack is imminent or you are in Vaught Hemingway Stadium cheering on the land sharks. Either way, those 2 notes with no words associated to them, they make your heart race. In life, we have ups and downs. Just like those 2 notes let you know that a shark attack is imminent, your heart can let you know how you're feeling. So can music. So if you would, close your eyes for a second. Take 2 fingers. I want you to find the crook of your neck where you feel something beating. I hope it's your heart. If you can't find it, we'll find a doctor to revive you later. Linger here for about 5 seconds. Count the beats that you feel. Some may call that a pulse. Do you feel it? Open your eyes. I call this your rhythm of life. Ups, downs, can stay the same, can go really high. But music can do that for you. Music can be the catalyst for change. Your life's rhythm is what will determine how the world becomes a better place. So, not only can your brain tell you what's going on, like a shark attack, but your heart can too. Because your heart helps your body run. So, your heart is not the only thing that tells you how to feel. Your heart can be broken, but music can help. Your heart can be excited and fluttery. Music goes with that too. When I lost my mom 2 years ago, my heart was broken. But because I'm from a very traditional Southern family, I was taught to keep it down, bury it deep, and get going. So that's what I did. I carried on every single day like nothing happened. That would have been fine. However, I teach teenagers, and they are the most perceptive people on the planet. You can't get anything past them. So one day I was at school and someone was like, "What is wrong with you? I know you can't be okay." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Let's do this thing. We got things to do, things to learn, songs to sing." They're like, "No, you are not okay. What's going on?" And so I told them a little. And the solution to that for a teenager is to tell you all the things that are going on in their lives. So that took up a lot of time during that class period one day. And I realized that if they were struggling to tell each other things and tell their teachers things, then imagine what they're struggling to tell their parents or their grandparents. So, because I'm a music teacher, I decided that the best way to communicate with our parents and our peers was through song. Please Stay by Jake Runstad is a song that deals with suicide and suicide awareness. With suicide being one of the leading causes of death amongst teenagers, I feel like it's very important to talk about mental health with our students, especially in a society where we're taught to bottle it up and to not talk about it. I have students that deal with depression. I have students that have had suicide attempts. And I have students that still don't feel comfortable talking about it yet, but they know there's an avenue. In the song Please Stay, the text says, "Don't let your worst day be your last. The storm is strong, but it will pass. You think you can't go on another day, but please stay." My choir performed this 2 years ago in front of an audience of around 1,000. During this time, I noticed a change in every single one of my students. They were able to communicate a message of hope and unity without being singled out. They were able to feel supported in a group. They felt like one heartbeat, one family. After my concert, I had someone come up to me with their daughter and say, "Thank you for bringing this to our attention. Thank you for showing people it's okay to be a work in progress. And it's okay to not know the answers. But there's a way to communicate." Thank you for singing this song because, as a matter of fact, you've convinced my child to stay. And that is the power of music. Whether you get to experience music on the soup aisle in the grocery store, or you remember walking down at your graduation to pomp and circumstance, music has been a part of our lives from the ABCs and 1, 2, 3s up until when your life's rhythm stops at your funeral. Music is everywhere. It is a part of us. It has been, it is, and it will be. As the Mississippi Teacher of the Year and as a music educator, I get to advocate for my students and for the power that music can have on not only their lives, but on their families' lives and the children that they don't even have yet, their lives too. Music is life. I want to encourage you that when you see a student or you see someone, ask them what their favorite song is. It may tell you a lot about what's going on in their life. If you're a teacher, realize that you can use music every day in your classroom. I like to say that you can use music to motivate, understand, and sculpt independent citizen, to foster joy for learning in every child. I always tell my kids, my students, that you can spell music with an I right in the middle of it, but it means nothing if you do not put us first. So as you leave here today, I want you to think about your life's rhythm and the song deep inside you. Think about the hardships and the joys that you've experienced, either individually or with others around you. Think about how your life's rhythm will continue to beat with highs and lows, but one day it will come to an end? What are you going to do from here on out to ensure that the life rhythm of the world and humanity continues to be positive, to create an environment for acceptance and a harmonious union of every single person? I hope that even after our life pulse has lulled, that we are able to instill a love of music and a love for helping others inside everyone, so that the pulse of mankind beats strong for the rest of eternity. Thank you.